Let's begin by simply pausing for a moment. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to change. Just notice that you are here, sitting, breathing, aware. Spirituality is not primarily about religion, beliefs, rituals, or calling ourselves spiritual. At its heart, spirituality begins with a very simple and very deep question: who am I really? Most people spend much of life identified with thoughts, roles, success, problems, fears, memories, and the constant movement of the mind. And then sometimes life suddenly opens a deeper question, perhaps through suffering, through loss, through silence, through love, or simply through a quiet feeling that there must be more to life than rushing from one thing to the next. For thousands of years, human beings have wondered, are we merely bodies that temporarily have a soul? Or are we something deeper, temporarily experiencing life through a human body? Spirituality is the exploration of that question, not only intellectually, but through direct experience. Right now, you are aware, aware of thoughts, aware of sensations, aware of emotions. But what is this awareness itself? It's a little like allegory of the cave. In Plato's cave, people mistake shadows on the wall for reality itself. And perhaps much of human life is similar. We become so hypnotized by mental noise, conditioning, fear, roles, and endless doing that we rarely stop to ask, am I seeing life clearly at all? Spirituality is not escaping life, it's waking up more deeply into life, becoming more present, more conscious, more connected, more alive. And strangely, as this deepens, life often becomes simpler again. A conversation, the sound of rain, a quiet moment, a human connection. Things begin to feel real again. Spiritual living is not about trying to appear spiritual. It is not about performing wisdom, collecting teachings, or escaping from ordinary life. Spiritual living is about how we actually live, how consciously we live, how present we are to ourselves, to others, and to this moment. It begins very simply. Can I pause? Can I notice my thoughts instead of being completely controlled by them? Can I listen without immediately reacting? Can I sit with another human being without constantly needing to fix, impress, defend, or perform? Most people live in almost continuous mental noise, pulled between past and future, worry and desire, doing and becoming. Spiritual living slowly brings us back to being. And underneath, this is a deeper inquiry. Am I merely a separate person struggling through life? Or is there something deeper expressing itself through this temporary human experience? As this understanding deepens, life often changes naturally. Less inner conflict, less unnecessary suffering, less obsession with proving ourselves, and more appreciation for simple things: a cup of tea, a meaningful conversation, silence, nature, love, presence. Spiritual living is not withdrawing from the world, it is living in the world with a little more awareness, a little more wisdom, and a little less separation. Perhaps becoming slowly more fully human. Take one conscious breath in and let it flow out again. Maybe take one more breath, unhurried, natural. And now, without effort, let your awareness return to this moment. Notice sounds around you, near or far. Notice light, colors, shapes. Notice the body, the contact with the chair, the ground beneath you. Perhaps notice an emotion that is here, without naming it, without analyzing it. Simply noticing. Like waves on the surface of the ocean, thoughts, sensations, emotions come and go. And yet, beneath the movement, something remains still. Present, unaffected. You don't need to reach this deeper place. You don't need to create it. By allowing this moment to be exactly as it is, the mind naturally softens. And what is deeper than thought quietly reveals itself. Rest here for a few moments. And now, very gently, not as a mental question, but as a quiet invitation. If you pause for a moment, what do you notice right now beneath the surface? There is nothing more to do. Just rest here.